So now that Alex has completed her previous banking inquiries, she receives a reminder about her upcoming vaccination appointment. Now, one of the major challenges faced in healthcare logistics is the fact that enterprises have to take into account human error, which can not only be difficult to predict, but also fatal in some cases, like vaccine management. So in order to mitigate this risk, the Avaya OneCloud platform can provide enterprises IoT-driven data to deliver the businesses that they expect. By providing their agents who are monitoring vaccine storage and maintenance in this case, real-time insights to be able to detect when an interaction or incident has occurred so that they know something has gone wrong and they need to intervene. But at the same time, they require the relevant information and knowledge to not only see that interaction has been raised, but to have the information they need to deal with that specific interaction. Now, Curacao Medical Center has been able to do exactly that by embedding their refrigerator vaccine storage units with IoT devices that are constantly sending data back to the agents who are monitoring these vaccines. So let's take a look at how they've been able to do that. Now, the on-site nurse who's handling Alex's vaccine has accidentally left the refrigerator door open. And once a certain threshold is reached and exceeded a certain amount of time, an interaction is automatically raised to the agent who's monitoring her vaccine. At the same time, automatically a support ticket gets created with all the relevant information to this specific incident that has occurred, as well as automatically assigning it to a high priority queue, ensuring it gets taken care of immediately and not left behind. Now, once the interaction is accepted, all of this data is provided to the agent in an all-in-one interface with all the information from the IoT data to the CRM-related information. But more importantly, the agent sees the fault. What's the reason that has caused this incident to be raised in the first place? In this case, the door is open. And the agent will monitor the overall health status of the devices, so the refrigerator that are storing the vaccines, as well as the IoT sensors attached to ensure there's no physical damage or anything need of replacement just yet. Now, other than this, the more important thing is the agent will monitor the real-time data being delivered to them from the IoT devices. In this case, the door is open. How long has it been open for? Can they still manage it? What's the current temperature to ensure it's still in a manageable state? And if remote intervention is required, that's available too. But more importantly, the agent will monitor a temperature curve to ensure that in no time during this outage or this fault has the temperature of the vaccine reached a specific temperature, deeming it dangerous or in need of replacement. In this case, it's still fine and they can still manage it. But before deciding to reach the on-site nurse, the agent will monitor all the refrigerators spread across the enterprise to ensure that only the refrigerator A is in question and in need of assistance, and the rest are fine and no need to report about those. So now that the agent knows this, she will use the embedded voice call functionality to dial or call the on-site nurse to deal with the situation and update her with all the relevant information required to deal with this specific incident. At the same time, provide live GPS coordinates up the refrigerator to save time to ensure that they know exactly which building, exactly which floor, and where is the exact refrigerator located in question. Now that the agent is updated with all this information, they will continue to monitor the status of the refrigerator, ensuring it's been taken care of. Now it's been closed. And immediately the agent will see the temperature begin to drop back down to the normal expected state. And now that everything is working fine, again, the agent will send an automated SMS from within the same interface to send an automated SMS to the nurse, ensuring that everything has been taken care of, the vaccine was not impacted, and more importantly, there's no need to reschedule Alex's vaccine. Now, this is a perfect example of how the Avaya OneCloud can provide composable experiences, in this case for healthcare, but really this can be replicated for any industry that you or your customers might have. And they've been able to do this by empowering the customer experience center, providing the agents the interaction and the data that they need to react to an incident and with the right knowledge, but most importantly, providing customers, and Alex in this case, the ease of mind, as she was able to take her vaccine, there was no need to reschedule an appointment, and really nothing was interrupted, and Alex didn't even need to know about it, as it should be. So now that Alex has completed her vaccine, she's excited and ready to go on with her day with Rani.